The Story of the Blue Book by R.S. Yeoman, Part 1, The Birth of the Blue Book and a Collector's First Encounter. When the year was 1944, the United States was consumed by the turmoil of World War II. Rationing was in place, soldiers were deployed across oceans, and the economy was shifting with wartime demands. Yet even in those years of uncertainty, a quiet revolution was happening in the world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins. Out of that moment in history was born one of the most trusted handbooks in American coinage, the official Blue Book. Its creator, Richard S. Yeoman, recognized a simple truth. Collectors and dealers alike needed a reliable, consistent reference not just for identifying coins, but for knowing what they were worth in the real market. Until then, coin prices were a matter of guesswork, personal negotiation, or regional opinion. A silver dollar might fetch one price in New York but another in Chicago, and no one could be certain of fairness. Yeoman's solution was revolutionary. Instead of publishing high retail estimates, he set out to compile what dealers were actually paying for coins, the average buying price across the country. He gathered information directly from those in the trade and created a guide that would become indispensable to both beginners and professionals. Thus, the Handbook of United States Coins was born, later affectionately nicknamed the Blue Book. The cover was blue, the name stuck, and for more than 8 decades, it has been the book that dealers keep on their desks and collectors keep by their side. Meeting the Blue Book for the first time. Imagine for a moment a new collector in 2025, someone who has just inherited a small box of coins from a grandparent. The box is dusty, the coins inside a mixture of wheat pennies, a few silver quarters, and one glimmering gold piece that immediately captures the imagination. The collector, curious but uncertain, wants to know, are these coins valuable, or are they just pocket change from another time? Opening the 2025 edition of the Blue Book is like stepping into a treasure house. The book is organized with clarity. Coins are listed by type, date, and mint mark, each entry accompanied by prices in various grades, from the well-worn pieces that circulated heavily to the pristine mint-state specimens treasured by advanced collectors. Right away, our beginner realizes that this isn't just a price guide. It is, in many ways, a history book, a photography album, and a manual for entering the fascinating world of American coinage. A journey through American history, one coin at a time. The early chapters of the Blue Book pull the reader back into the colonial era, when America was still a collection of British colonies, French outposts, and Spanish missions. Colonial coins, crude by today's standards, tell stories of shortage and necessity. Merchants in Massachusetts, desperate for a reliable medium of exchange, issued their own copper pieces. The famed pine tree shillings became both currency and political statement. Turning the page, the collector discovers early American federal coinage, the half cents, large cents, and the first silver dollars struck in the young nation's mint in Philadelphia. Here, the Blue Book doesn't just list numbers. It roots each coin in its time. A copper cent from 1793 isn't merely a piece of metal. It's a link to George Washington's presidency, to the struggles of a nation learning to mint its own. The Blue Book makes it possible for the collector to connect the coins in their hand with the sweep of American history. The 909 Lincoln cent isn't just another penny. It marks the centennial of Lincoln's birth. A 1943 steel penny isn't just an odd curiosity. It's a wartime necessity, born when copper was diverted for ammunition. How the prices speak. What truly sets the Blue Book apart And what makes our beginner collector lean forward in fascination is its system of pricing. For every coin, from colonial copper to modern quarters, there is a listing of dealer buy prices in multiple grades. This is a critical distinction. Many popular guides or online resources show retail prices, what a collector might pay to purchase a coin. But the Blue Book grounds itself in reality. If you walked into a dealer's shop with your coin today, this is the approximate amount they would offer you. For the newcomer, it's an awakening. That box of wheat pennies? Most are worth just a few cents each, unless in higher grades. The silver quarters, however, gleam with promise. Even worn examples carry value well above face. And that single gold coin, it might be the centerpiece of the collection, with the dealer's offer running into the hundreds or even thousands depending on its condition. The 2025 edition brings this all to life with more than 24,000 updated prices, drawn from dealers across the country. It reflects the pulse of the market in real time: bullion fluctuations, collector demand, and shifting interest in series old and new. The Collector's Awakening. Our imaginary collector, armed with the Blue Book, begins to understand that coins are not just metal discs, they are investments, artifacts, and pieces of a larger puzzle. The book introduces them to coin grading, with easy-to-follow instructions and detailed photographs. Suddenly, differences that once seemed invisible become clear. The sharpness of a wheat stalk on a penny, the presence of luster on a silver dime, the fine details of Liberty's hair on a gold eagle. The book gently guides. A coin in good condition may be heavily worn but still identifiable. Fine retains some detail, while extremely fine shows crisp design. At the top, mint state coins shimmer as if they were struck yesterday. With this knowledge, the collector begins sorting their coins, comparing them against the images in the book. Each page turned out to be a discovery. Each price listed is not just a number, but a reflection of rarity, condition, and demand. And so, the Blue Book, first published in 1942, now in its 82nd edition, becomes more than a handbook. It becomes a mentor. As the new collector flips through the early chapters, they begin to realize that the Blue Book is more than just a price list. It is a guided tour through American history, told in metal and mint marks. Each page blends hard numbers with echoes of the past, transforming casual curiosity into genuine passion. But the journey has only begun. To truly appreciate the scope of the Blue Book, one must walk through its pages, from the humble colonial coppers that predate the Revolution to the shining modern quarters and dollars that jingle in today's pockets.